Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. We're just working on brown sugar right here. Guys, today's a big day. It is double entry day, the first double entry day of the brown sugar giveaway.
Double entry.
Double entry. And guys, guess what? The t-shirt club going on right now. You got until the 25th to get this badass Salty John shirt. Also, double entry. So that's 4 times entries on that shirt. Can you believe it? 4 times entry, t-shirt club. Get it for the 25th. And we got some brand new merchandise.
Look at that thing. 4 times entry. That's at least a 200% and 53,000 times better chance of winning. I'm not good at math because we're no prepping now.
Also, we got a brand new LS Nasty sticker. You guys go to lsnasty.com. First link in the description.
Where's
below.
it at? It's right here.
Oh, it's up here?
It's right here.
No, the link's down here.
Link's down here. Stickers right here.
First link in the description. First link in the description below. Everything on the store, double entries, t-shirt clubs, 4 times entry, anything in the past collections. Double entry at the top of the double entry. So talking about 4 times entries on the store right now to get entered to win this 1,000 horsepower beast. You can't win it if you're not entered. We're going to win $100,000 in this thing. Dig or die. See you guys out there. Enjoy today's video.
Feel sorry for anybody else going.
You like gripping dingers and popping wheelies? Go to lsnasty.com. We're giving away this 1,000 horsepower turbo LSG body. Every dollar you spend is an entry to win. '94mm turbo, forged LS, Holley EFI, power glide transmission. This thing is bad to the bone and can be yours if you go over to lsnasty.com.
4 seats and a big ass trunk for all your friends. This thing's a true muffin cap peeler. It's the highest horsepower car we have ever given away. Double B blocks, check. Forged LS, check. 1,000 horsepower, oh yeah. QA1 suspension, you bet. You can take this thing, put all your friends in it, go cruise around because it is a true, real deal street car. Or you go to the track and bust them out.
Go to lsnasty.com, check out all of our brand new merchandise. We got hats, shirts, stickers, socks, key tags, posters, you name it, we got it. And every dollar you spend is an entry to win. lsnasty.com or the first link in the description below. Go and get entered.
I don't know what my internet persona for this one's gonna be. Welcome back! Today, brown sugar time. We're gonna test it. We're working on it. And if you go to lsnasty.com, you can join the t-shirt club. 2 times entry. Salty John shirt, the 25th. That's how long you got to get it. It's a badass shirt. Go on there, lsnasty.com, get some merch, get entered to win this bad boy. And
we're making it safer for you!
We're making it safer! Again. All right, so here's the deal. This thing got a 12 bolt in it, but it's got the fuel.
Oh my god.
Okay. We got a new Driveshaft. So it's got this little toothpick of a 3-inch Driveshaft in there. And it's
13-10 joints.
And it's also got this crazy feature where it just has play back and forth. So you know what that is? That's the right ass cheek delete 9000. That thing will smoke your ass cheek right off. No Driveshaft loop. Slightly dangerous.
Yeah. So we're gonna be doing some other safety updates. You know, if we're gonna race it, we want it to be safe. If you guys are gonna win it, which one of you are, we want it to be safe. We want to go to the track. You go out there, click the button, drive around the street. You know, do whatever you're gonna do with it, and it's gonna be.
Do we want to look at pinion angle, because they put these bars in here? I have no idea what the pinion angle is, or they're not even worried about it at this point. What about there's a leak in the pinion?
Yeah, I mean I can adjust the pinion angle. The leak.
We'll adjust it out later.
No, we can put a new seal in it while we're taking that off. I'll order.
We're gonna lose our only Driveshaft support right now.
Yeah.
This right here, our lower Driveshaft loop, which is basically 2 pieces of aluminum foil pressed together. That's got to go.
Oh no, we could probably keep it and just space it down.
Oh.
Whoa.
Alright, I gotta get back to editing.
Yeah, get back to editing. I'm gonna get us the seal. So we're gonna take it apart. We have a new 1350 yoke for the rear, new slip yoke. This one's cast, this is cast, the other one's a forged. good to go. 1350 joints, won't have no failures, because I'm telling you, it's like one of those things, like, it might be okay forever, but if it's not, it's gonna cause some serious problems. Tear the car up, tear you up, wreck it. Like, a drive shaft failure is no joke. So we're gonna get this thing updated, get it set correctly. I'll show you guys kind of like if you're swapping yokes at home, how to kind of do it the right way, the best way to do it, if you're not going to set up the whole rear end. So let me call and get a seal, and we'll be back.
All right, if you guys aren't excited about brown sugar, I don't know what you got going on in your head, but we are just making this thing more better and more better. So we got the drive shaft out. This thing, just so you guys know, power glide wise, this is like a badass power glide aftermarket case, 180 gear set. I mean, it's the real deal.
Yep, no bullshit. So have our dial style torque wrench here, and the best way to do this normally would be, if you really want to do it, like if you know you haven't done a bunch, take the ring gear out of it. Kind of a pain, you gotta pull the axles and everything. Or if your brakes aren't dragging, everything's like pretty consistent when you check it here, then you can do it this way. This one actually probably needs a little bit more pinion bearing preload, so what we're gonna do is when we put it back on, we're gonna crush this crush sleeve just a little bit more. But if you guys notice, so we'll zero this out and start way up here at the top so we get some. So it's right there. It's about, I don't know, 10 inch-pounds of rotational force, and that's with the brakes and the wheels and everything on it. Keep spinning it around, make sure you don't have no tight spots. That way, like if you get to one spot and it's like 40, it's not like the brakes dragging that one spot. But if you make a complete revolution a few times and you know it's around whatever, you know, 10 or something like that, then when you put it back on there, zip it on and then just keep tightening it down to where you get to 10 and then just go a little bit more. That way you don't over crush your crush sleeve, or it's not, you know, not tight enough, because you know, if that's loose, then your gear pattern will definitely be changing as your power being applied to it, and it can cause problems.
Big rear end guy.
Big rear end guy. I like my rear ends. So
they like this. Curb feelers?
Oh yeah. No, that's a speed bump feeler.
Oh yeah.
Middle of the car, yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So we're gonna pull this off. David's going to get a pinion seal and toss it back together, put the drive shaft in there, and go make some rips.
Yeah, I'm holding it.
Am I all right, ready?
Yep. God dang. Did he get it?
Yeah. Let's see what that is.
Guys, I'm washing the trailer because you can't go anywhere unless you're looking good. So it's hot as hell. Hot as hell, but we're gonna have a clean trailer, that's for sure. We are tightened down with our 1350 forged strange. How much safer is this than what was on there before?
Oh, I mean, anytime 1310 joints aren't really that strong, and then the cast trans yoke and all that. I mean, it's just, if I'm telling you, if one of those fails, especially not having a drive shaft loop, like, it could destroy the whole car. So
and beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, we're talking, you know, like you could probably do it, you know, if you shop around a little bit, maybe find a good used drive shaft, you know, not a time crunch like, you know, $500, and by doing that, you just drastically increase the safety of your program.
Yeah, and whoever's program this goes to next.
Oh yeah. So
let's see what do we got here. Right on the money.
Yep. So that's a little bit more. That's like 15 foot-pounds. So what we did was went to 140, and now we're at 150. So that 10 more foot-pounds gave us about 5 more inch-pounds of rotational force. So now our crush sleeve is tight, everything's tight. Like, you can zip them on with impact, and I've seen a lot of people do them, but by doing it that way,
you have no idea.
Yeah, if you get a couple ugga-duggas too little, like you don't have no pinion bearing preload, you're gonna have problems, and then a couple more and it's just gonna smoke the bearing. So this is the best way to do it. These are kind of expensive, but if you're doing a lot of gear installs or changing it, I mean, this is the way it needs to be done.
Yeah, I mean, dude, a ½ inch right there will change a lot of lives.
Yeah.
That thing is just meaty, bro.
Make sure your drive shaft's good.
Yeah, make sure it's good. Make sure it's good. So we're gonna get. Dude, we literally redid this thing front to back. Oh god, dude, this is a roller bearing, not a brass bearing.
Do what?
It's a roller bearing.
You're full of shit.
I swear to you. I swear to you.
No,
No, I swear. Literally, I swear. Don't worry. I mean, I have another yoke here, but it really is.
I've asked John 15 times, hey, is this thing a roller?
No, it's brass bearing.
Or a bushing? Oh yeah, no, it's a bushing. Are you sure? Yeah, 100% sure it's a bushing.
It's roller.
So,
it's roller.
That's another thing. Now I want to touch on.
Here, you hold this while I go retrieve the parts.
Yeah, go get our parts that we have in stock. Thank God.
Damn it!
This guy is. Now we're gonna put a really expensive yoke in it.
Billet.
Yeah. Now we got a billet yoke. Ooh. That's the short one too.
Well, where's the other one? Oh, can you get a long one?
That's what. Not the same size. They make them in short and long, so just make sure you get the long one. So the roller and bushing tail shaft, that is a great fit. They don't use the same yoke. So this is definitely not a roller yoke, because the roller yokes have to be nitrate hardened, and they're a little bit different in diameter.
Oh, so that just had that yoke in there?
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, so it was wobbling around, not correct at all. So now we're gonna have the correct shit.
That's some bullshit right there. Look at that. Pow! Pow! In stock!
Alright, so Driveshaft got a little bit more expensive. Got the new Driveshaft and brown sugar. We're loading up, going to do some testing.
Alright, so quick little update for you guys here. We are on the way to the track. We left like 2 hours ago, maybe 2.5 hours ago. Had a little bit of running around to do, and we got the trailer and brown sugar in tow. Matt was acting up, so I got this big old pipe wrench and I hit him in the noggin with it, and knocked one of his teeth loose, so he had to go get this tooth pulled. So you're about to see right now. Listen, you act up around LS Nasty, you can get a pipe wrench to the noggin. That's all I can say. So we'll get some live footage of Matt getting back here, and we'll have him explain the story. And then, so I guess my tuner is toothless. Well, one of them is missing. Is this the light right here? No, it can't be. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Here, here it is.
Oh my god. Give him a two.
You guys think we're kidding?
I'm actually dead right now.
Hey,
what's up, bud?
Guys?
I told him how you acted up, and I got that pipe wrench out the truck.
Yeah.
Look at him talking right now. How you feeling?
You got a weak ass hand.
How heavily medicated are you?
None.
None? Did he just localized? I must have knocked it.
I have some other backup.
Oh, yeah.
That's one of the advantages of
I want to film this.
Y'all YouTubers, I just noticed you vlogging.
Yes,
sir. What's your channel?
It's RedTube.
RedTube?
Yeah, you just type that in, Google RedTube,
Okay.
and you'll catch us there. All
Y'all
right.
doing cars or something?
A little bit.
Okay, what you got?
We got a, what's in there today? A cutlass? A cutlass? Yeah, cutlass.
Okay. I'm gonna check you out, man.
All right.
All right. Nice truck too, man.
Thank you.
No problem.
You are an
Goddamn.
actual idiot.
Did that just happen?
Yeah, that just happened, bud.
Oh man. You gotta tighten up around me, that's all I'm saying. They caught me off guard too, because like,
Could have told him to go to lsnasty.com and he could have got a
no,
chance to win.
no, it's all right. he'll be occupied on RedTube. He caught me off guard. Normally I'm a little bit quicker than that, but Matt's back here with his messed up jaw talking all funny, and I'm like, I wasn't ready for that.
No, I couldn't.
Oh, this is great.
Y'all got me good with the red.
Go to LS Nasty.
It's LS Nasty.
LS Nasty.
Yeah, on YouTube.
That was a good one. As soon as I put it up, awesome. That was a good one. I ain't mad at you, man.
Hey, can we get you on camera at least?
Yeah.
Hey, you go to lsnasty.com, you can win this car, alright?
Alright.
Oh my god. That was good. Alright, we got Brown Sugar out in the wild. We got Matt with his missing tooth. We got the no prep pit vehicle. You guys notice when we run LDR, we take a different pit vehicle, but when we're no prepping, we take this one.
Should've brought my wig.
Oh, you should have. Hey, it is in the truck. Yeah.
Radiation therapy will do that to you.
Damn, dude. The way the wind's blowing right now, too. Honestly, we need to get a brush for that thing.
Yeah, we got here in the no prep. We're gonna do a burnout right here in the motor button.
Yep. I mean, this is kind of shitty. You look how coarse it is. You know?
It's a lot different than the chip and seal. It's like a
Much different
North Carolina, South Carolina. What did it change?
That's that kind of guy to make a hit from the water box. We're gonna see a lot of that tomorrow. A lot of soda cans being jumped.
We done one time with chip burn. Do we want? We done the thing with automatic online. At least both. Well, like you have a better chance. That's what we were saying. Put it on the concrete.
Yeah, I just didn't want to drag it through it. Yeah.
My guy. Do you want me to make a full 330 or just kind of drive it out there and see how she feels?
I got him spinning.
Yeah.
lost it. Down? Blew the coupler off.
Yeah, it ain't got no bead roll or nothing.
Who put that on there?
I don't know.
It definitely was like a natural boost cut. Hey, good thing I know a fab guy that can make a whole new pipe tonight. So, hear me out. You can see right down. Can you see right down there, like all the way down that shark pipe?
Yep.
That was I made that like 4 years ago, and I couldn't weld or nothing, so I just did it with couplers.
Yeah, bead roll it.
I need to just make a piece, one piece, without 12 couplers.
Yeah.
How'd it look though until then? Good? What, you could hear it starting to get on the tire a little bit, so I pedaled it.
A little spiky.
Yeah. So I was all right by pedaling it. Oh, we got a nitrous backfire about to happen. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hey, Matt, when we were getting ready to go to the track, I was like, dude, we ain't bringing no toolbox. I was like, we don't need no toolbox. And what did you say?
Oh yeah, we're gonna go and nothing's gonna happen.
Jinxed us.
For all you Muppets out there that are like, oh, Jack burnout, we just did a burnout without Jack. You guys can come here, I'll drop trout, smooch my ass, and then get back to it. Belt looking good, the only thing we got fixed is coupler. What are you, Matt's inspecting. See, look at this face he's making. It's just inspection mode. This is inspection, Matt. You know how there's Salty John and Fab John, and this is inspection Matt. If you ever come back to your pit and he's looking at your car like that, oh, you think he blew it out? No, that's been like that for the fan. Was it haze and like smoke in the tires going down track? Like that?
A little bit less on the lead and then
Ramp.
instead of it going like this, ramp it. How'd it feel?
It felt good. It had like a little, I was like, I hate pedaling it because everyone's like, well, why don't you stay in it? On slicks it is going to move around a little bit, but it felt like the wheel speed was coming. All right, we'll fix this and we'll be back.
I tried to fix it before and he was like, there ain't nothing wrong with it.
No, I don't think, David, nothing was ever did that. Nothing was ever said that. Alright, so hopefully the data log was good and didn't like stop. Yes. Because now we can see where it was busting up, where it wasn't happy, fix that. Yeah, here breaking up a little bit.
Just a little bit, but you save it. What did you save it as?
Fayetteville 2 test.
Hell yeah, put some heat in the trans.
Out here, no prep central testing, getting our test on. Wait for this guy to pass.
We started out with a lot of weight.
Went to no weight. Now a little weight.
Hit the tires out the back. It seemed a lot faster. Would it break up at all?
I don't know if it broke up, but it just kind of like lays over. Like it's like just exactly like that. It's not screaming through the RPMs.
Well, it's also a lot different than.
I'm also used to 2,000 horsepower. I mean, it's going fast. It's not going slow.
Yeah, I mean, you
but-
think when it goes to high gears, carrying a heavy bitch.
Yeah, I'm used to like high gear, 2,500 horsepower in 2,600 pounds.
Yeah. We took the weight out, hit the tires a little bit, so we put a little bit more weight in there and then adjust the tune-up because it definitely looked faster
With no weight.
with no weight out the back. Because ideally, you want to carry the least amount of weight that you have to get to the 60 foot.
Also, I'll show you this real quick. Everyone, if you're racing, right? If you're racing, you need this. You ain't got a trans cooler. Go and get you a leaf blower, put a 90 on it, some self-tappers,
Damn, I was gonna sell them too.
cool your converter.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, you do that, cycle the key a few times whenever it's running, get some, fluid in the converter.
I mean, look at how good this works.
This one will be a lot better once we put the other trans cooler on it because it'll have a fan, so we can literally just let it idle for a minute and it'll cool the trans off.
Yeah. But I mean, overall, I mean, the car, you gotta think. This car, we just keep making laps in it.
Oh yeah, we've probably made by far the most Teslas out of anybody.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, there's one guy here.
They must be.
that's
I think they're waiting for the track to come around or something.
Yeah,
it's just too hot.
I don't know. We're gonna go up there and make another hit. See how it goes.